Hello, hello, hello again, beautiful people. My name is Mare. I am the other half of Reality Check Pod, and I am here to give you another episode covering love and marriage Huntsville. All right, so get this. How would you feel if you were working on a show in which production manages you and they have to know all the bits and details of your life in order for them to obviously bring forth that to the show? So you have a person on production who you're telling all the intimate details about your life, at least a good majority of the intimate details. I wouldn't tell anybody all the intimate details of my life, but you're telling them a good majority of it. And then in that process, you and this production member, this producer, are forming a friendship. You're becoming more than just work buddies. You're becoming actual friends. We call each other offline. We talk. We may go out. You may help me out with some things. I may help you out with some things. I've told you about my current relationship, the name of the person, and things of that nature. And then as you're learning all these pieces of information, all of a sudden, you're telling me that I can do better than that man that I am with. I tell you about my man, the relationship that I have with this man, where I am with him. Probably told you that I've, slept with him. Probably have told you about things that he has done for me and helped me with my divorce and things like that. And you're telling me you could do better than him, blah, 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 all that stuff. And also, you know him because he happens to be a cousin of yours. I don't know if it's first cousin, second, third, fourth, or fifth, but it's a cousin nonetheless, okay? And then you unfortunately depart the show, you leave the show, and your producer also leaves the show. Later on, you find out through social media, by a picture, that this producer who you shared all of that information with has now married your ex. How would you feel? What are the questions that we have? What's going on here? And that is Love and Marriage Huntsville, okay? So Love and Marriage Huntsville has come with a bang, and I am telling you it is a messy bang. And I will tell you this, I have never seen a creator of a show come onto the actual show itself and bring forth the mess. Wild. Like, it's wild. It also is, for television, it is incredibly smart to do so. It is incredibly smart to bring on this particular storyline because it is a storyline. It truly is. And it is a storyline that just not only affects one person, it actually affects the entirety of the cast, because some of the cast members have a relationship with Destiny, who was a previous cast member on Love and Marriage Huntsville. And now she is back, and she is back. She is back in a big way. And this story is something that is going to really tie beautifully in to the rest of the season. I really do think so. So let's just, I'm going to introduce you to the producer. And the producer, her image is here. The producer's name is Sunni, okay? And Sunni has married Destiny's ex, and his name is Moses. So Sunni knew Moses. She at least knew the name. She knew who he was. And according to Sunni, she's like, I had never seen him while we were filming the show. He didn't even come on for her. And how, she basically is saying that, we really started dating a year after I had left the show. Girl, bye. Okay. Anyway, so we begin the episode with Sunni and Moses being introduced to Carlos's podcast, traveling podcast, in which he has Melody on. And I'm going to include Melody's faces throughout, because Melody's face, when they were telling their story, I was like, yeah, girl, I'm shocked. So she's just looking at them like, Like, what? Like, the things that they're saying, because it is so disgustingly messy. Like, people literally have no shame these days. Like, you have no shame. It's like the unmitigated gall for you to come on here and think people are going to be on your side. Hi. Oh, wow. Anyway, so let's just watch. I'm going to find a snippet, Sunni and Moses, and I'm going to put it here. Let's just like watch what happened between them.
That you appeared on this couch, but you weren't able to appear on it in Huntsville for Destiny at the reunion. But you weren't able to appear on it in Huntsville for Destiny at the reunion. Yeah. Because I was looking for you, brother. Yeah.
Long story short, you show up for the ones you need to show up for.
Melody's face? That's I'm like, what? This woman already came loaded. Like, why are you so animated? Why are you so on deck about this? Carlos says, Moses, is interesting that you show up here, but you didn't show up for Destiny. And this woman says, long story short, you show up for who you want to show up for. It's like, girl, calm down. Like, seriously, calm down. Melody's face right now, like this face that she's making right now, is like the face that I had. I was like, what? It's just repugnant. It's dégoûtant. It's just disgusting. Okay, let's keep watching.
Say, he who findeth a wife findeth a good thing. But baby, this right here, what's going on is a whole mess, okay? I remember Sunni, of course, from when she, worked with us in the past. But seeing her literally go from behind the camera to being in front of the camera, whoo, baby, it's a lot.
Seeing her go from behind the camera to go to in front of the camera, the girl is thirsty. She is parched, dehydrated, almost evaporated, thirsty. She wanted to be in front of the camera, and I'm so happy that the people in the audience were not for her. Because there's something about a person being a moral human being that really helps their case. And this was it was a really like almost like a very immoral thing to do. It's like, how dare you overstep and do that to somebody you gained about her man, and you use that against her, made her possibly make some different decisions that she would have made, and you went for her man. But Destiny, honestly, Destiny girl, you dodged a bullet. Is one, that man ain't it, and number two, she was never your friend. She was never your friend at all. All right, let's keep watching.
As talent, you tell your producer all your business.
You hear that right? Carlos says, as talent, you tell your producer all your business. So Destiny told this woman all her business.
Destiny.
Yeah, she did. She did.
Carlos has surprised me with this one, okay? Stealing somebody's man, a cup of tea that I can handle. This one may be a little too hot, even for me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Destiny did say recently that
Melody was so uncomfortable.
To you and Moses. She said that she would confide in you about Moses, but you would say things like, girl, leave him, he ain't no good, you could do better than him. And then it was actual.
I just want to say, looking at Sunni, not Sunni, it's oh my goodness. Anyway, I'm putting her name here, but look at her. I love the fact that she is not here for the secondhand accounts. This season, my girl, the hair care woman. Oh my God, I'm so sorry that I'm not remembering her name. I'm blanking. Anyway, she is here to get the first-hand account, because nobody's going to tell her, this person said this. She's like, no, I heard it with my own ears. I was there. And yes, she was there. I love it. Sorry. Okay, let's keep watching.
You were telling Destiny to leave Moses. You were entering a relationship with him and got a ring to show for it.
The roaring crowd, the boos. I feel like I am in the lion's den. It's one thing being behind the cameras, but there's a totally different world being in front of it, with people just lashing out, screaming things out. I'm thinking like, I don't think anybody could have prepared me for their reaction. But hey, it's time to face this thing head on. Okay, let's be clear. She never confided in me about this man. So she's painting this picture as though I was plotting on her man when I kept it all the way professional. We didn't even link up to a year later.
How many of you guys believe this lady? How many of y'all believe her? She never confided with me about that man. How many of you guys believe her? Already lying. Straight up.
Talking to each other.
I seen her at an event for her family. Destiny just had left January the 3rd. I think this happened like January the 12th. I seen her.
That's not when we started talking.
I can't even myself remember the dates of when I met my man. Okay, like sometimes, like I can't. Like, or remember the dates of when I started talking to you, and then when we start, like, cut it out. Like, they have literally had enough time to concoct some type of story about when they had met each other, how they met each other, how many days apart they, boy, bye. Like, seriously, come on, Moses. Come on. Hold on. I am really like just a little bit upset that I can't remember my girl's name. Oh my gosh. Because I gotta remember her name because it's not right. Because I'm not gonna do this to her because that's my girl. I had her Canvas Beauty products before I even saw her on the show. So when I saw her on the show, I was like, okay. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. Now I remember the name. Okay. I'm just saying, Stormy's face is the reaction that we all had as an audience.
I seen her.
That's not when we started talking, though.
That's not when we started talking.
He said he saw her January 12th after the whole thing with Destiny January 3rd. So there was a
9-day gap.
difference.
When did you get my phone number?
And then Sunny goes and asks, when did you get my phone number? When did you get my phone number? Y'all have had enough time to figure this out. So it doesn't really matter when he got your phone number. You went into someone's back, took, dated their ex, and were not upfront about it. Like, what else do we need to know? Come on.
July.
He said he got her phone number in July. All right.
We told Destiny I seen her. She told Destiny I seen her. I got a number in July.
So in January, he told Destiny that he had seen her. I'm sorry. I'm not going to make fun of him. I'm not. That he had seen her. And Sunny had also told Destiny that she had seen him. Okay, so they're both saying that Destiny is aware that they have both seen each other. Let's keep the timeline. Okay?
It sounded a little gray, and I don't really do gray area. That's why I got on black.
That's right, Mel. Mel looked tired. She was like,
how long they really was dating, not dating, when they got together. I was trying to keep up, like 1, 2, 3, 7, 8. Wait, what? I ain't gonna lie, girl. My fingers was getting tired.
You were dating Destiny.
Right.
The last time you saw her was January 3rd. Y'all saw each other on the 12th at a function,
Yes,
right?
sir.
And then you guys started dating in July.
I got a number in July. We started
Okay.
dating.
he got the lady's number in July. From January seeing her, got her number in July. So what were y'all doing in the intermediary between that time period? He got her number in July. They started dating in August. Carlos asks, so you and Destiny were broken up? And he said no. Okay, so you started dating another woman when you did not break up with your ex at all. And you guys are the people that we're supposed to be supporting? Let's just keep watching.
July. When did you and Destiny break up?
We never broke up.
Just look at how dick woman Sunny looks. She's like, are you not embarrassed? Are you not embarrassed? Ridiculous. Your husband that he had not broken up with his ex-girlfriend, but he got with you and you guys are dating and you're like, hey, chineke. Wow. Whew. I guess there's just like nothing that you don't see anymore these days. People have no shame. No shame. What an embarrassment.
So, did Destiny think y'all were still in a relationship?
No, Destiny knew it was over. We both.
How does Destiny know that it is over? If you did not both collectively say, or one of you didn't say, I don't want to be with you anymore. You are still entertaining a relationship with Destiny. You got into another relationship with this woman who is now your wife. So how did Destiny know that, oh, it was over between us? Let's just keep watching.
It was over. I knew Destiny was going through things. Custody battle, divorce. I knew she was kind of unstable. So I was supporting her through that.
What were the issues that you and Destiny had in your relationship?
It's just long distance. She was traveling, going to award shows. She was hanging with other people. She wasn't consistent with trying to be the woman that I needed her to be.
What woman is that?
This woman right here.
Destiny definitely left a gap in their relationship. Her prioritizing her career left him neglected. I know how to prioritize my man. Our relationship is rooted in love, God, and building wealth. I couldn't have painted a picture of a better man for me.
Listen, and I'm
gonna stop it right there. It's the from him. He is not gung-ho for you, Sunny, at all. Like, not gung-ho for you at all. And I'm gonna need people to stop bringing God into it. Your relationship is not rooted in God. Like, God did not ask for his name to be brought into it, his title to be brought into it. He did not ask for this. So stop putting the Lord's name where it ought not to be, because this is a mess, and the Lord does not like ugly. Let's continue.
You, baby. As her producer, though, right? Did you ever give her a heads up that, hey, before it gets weird or the world finds out, I just want you to know me and Moses are seeing each other?
I did. I reached out to her and I told her we need to have a conversation. I said, call me. She texted me back and said, hey, what's up? I said, well, I asked you to call me because I wanted to talk to her woman to woman. I reached out and told her I'm dating Moses.
Okay, so Sunny is saying that she reached out to Destiny. So maybe this was in January, or maybe it's August, but whatever. She reached out to Destiny and said, call me. And then Destiny responds with a text and said, yeah, hey, what's up? And she's like, well, I said, call me. First of all, Destiny has no obligation to pick up the phone to call you just because you demanded it. It is your obligation to pick up the phone and call her. Call her and leave her a voicemail. Call her and tell her what you have to talk to her about. Call her and tell her, I need to talk to you face to face. As a woman, call her. But you're telling her, you're making it obligatory for Destiny to be the one responsible for reaching out to you when you are the one who is the messy one. You are the one that is doing the nasty thing against somebody that is your friend, that she's saying that is not her friend. What a mess. It's always somebody's always saying, well, that's not my friend when you have a man attached to your hip. Get out of here.
And it's getting serious. She didn't respond.
Oh, you text her that?
Yes, because she wouldn't call.
She wouldn't call.
Yeah, and she didn't answer when I called her. I don't owe you any.
So according to her, she texted Destiny that she's dating Moses and it's getting serious. That's what she has said. Okay, remember this. She has said that she texted those words to Destiny.
Yeah, and she didn't answer when I called her. I don't owe you any loyalty. We don't have no skin in the game. You're not my friend. I owe myself loyalty. At the end of the day, I didn't steal nobody's husband. I didn't break up no home. We're married, and that's what it is. This is official right here. And if you don't like it, oh well. And let's be clear, even when I started dating Moses, he had several women he was already dating. You were a side chick from day one. So when were you the main chick?
First of all, Destiny is lucky that she does not have to be with this person. The intelligence that Sunni doesn't have is astounding. This Howard, she is hype. She is excited. She is like, yeah, like, you were never the main chick. Why is she so angry? One, why is she so angry? You got the man. You got the prize. He is your prize. Is he not? Y'all, is he not her prize? This is the man that she wanted. The man that said, gulp. He gulped when she was talking about, this is the man that I dreamed of. Why is she so hype? And to hear, and you uttered it out of your useless orifice that when I was with him, he was dating other women. So when were you ever the main chick? You're the side piece. So what does that make you at that time? You were just a number in his pocket. So what does that make you? Were you also not a side piece? Because to the other women he was dating, you are the side piece. You were just added to the collection. So for her to use her mouth and just utter that nonsense, I was like, and she was so proud of it. Y'all already know the type of women that we're dealing with at this point. Already know. Let's continue.
Y'all listen. I feel like there's a lot of anger or something.
There is a lot of anger. No conversation needs to be had at this point, to be honest. Like, no conversation honestly needs to be had. I don't even want to talk to them. I'm like, I beg. But you know what? For the sake of the show, they will have a conversation. They will have a sit down. They will talk to each other. They have to have that discourse because we want to see how this transpires. Because honestly, everybody's talking about my truth, I beg. There's the truth that you bring. There's a lie Sunni is bringing, and there is the truth, right? I am more on the side of Destiny in terms of what she is saying, okay? And the thing that we pay attention to when people are saying stories and repeating stories is we listen to the details. Do the details change? And let me tell you, I wholeheartedly think that the details of what Sunni and Moses are reiterating to us are going to change throughout the season. And that's how you know they're lying. So then we get to this next part of the scene where we have Kimmy. Woo woo, Kimmy. Thank God that she has survived breast cancer. I'm so grateful. Everybody was praying for her. It was one of the most powerful stories last season. And we are so grateful that she shared that story with the rest of the world and the rest of the people who are watching, because breast cancer is a very deadly illness. And honestly, for a community of people genuinely distrusts the medical profession, it's so very important that we as women go and get those annual mammograms at the time that we are set to go get them. It will save your life. Kimmy brings us to tous les jours, and we are here with Tisha, and they're interacting, getting along, and it's kind of nice to see them interact and get along, because in past seasons they have not, okay? And Kimmy is here to bring Sunni to the table and ask her some questions as to how it is she ended up marrying Destiny's ex. But Kimmy has basically blindsided Tisha and not told Tisha that Sunni is going to be joining them. When Tisha saw Sunni, she was like, hell to the no. Tisha is a girl's girl, no matter what anybody says. I don't even know what people do say. I know a lot of people don't like her. I like Tisha. I think she's an important and integral part of the show. She is a girl's girl, right? And when she saw Sunni, you knew whose side she was on, and you knew she was going to stick up for Destiny. There's no way about it. And it's even more so and more important than just sticking up for Destiny. It's just about sticking up for what is right, right? So she's sticking up for what is right. So let's watch and break down this scene between Kimmy, Tisha, and Sunni.
I appreciate that particular team that was here during that time frame. And you were one of those persons that did that particular team, and I heard you here during that time frame.
Yes. It was very interesting. I am not used to being in front of roaring crowd. I mean, it's one thing reading comments on the blog, but then for people to be yelling them out.
And that's why
wanted you to come over because I wanted to chat because I want to assume stuff. You know,
I love it. Tisha is like, welcome to our world. Tisha is not having it. Like, I love it. And I also love the fact that Kimmy took a stance. Even before she said whose side she's on, she's like, Destiny is our girl. So before we assume anything, tell us what you gotta say, right? But she's letting Sunni know, you ain't nobody to us, right? Destiny is our girl. Period. Let her have it.
Kind of see what's the ins and outs, if you even care to share with us about you and Moses. Is it actually true? Because I didn't know if there was.
We saw the pictures on social media. I was just like,
Tisha's like, let's stop playing games. Stop playing games. We know it's true. Stop it, Kimmy. Like, we've seen the images. They are there.
damn, that's trifling.
Was it trifling? Was Sunni trifling in what she did? Was she trifling?
Not only were you Destiny's producer, you're the person that she talked to, tell what's going on in her life. I was like, oh, that could be one of our producers sleeping with one of our husbands.
Hide your husband, hide your son.
Exactly. Hide your husband.
Well, I didn't want any of your husbands, so let's clear that up.
But no, it's supposed to be like a professional environment.
I stayed professional when I was in the environment.
I want to know when Sunni left the show. She said that she and Moses did not start talking until a year after she left the show. Remember, Moses said that they got each other's numbers in July. Okay, so did Sunni leave July of the previous year from Love and Marriage Huntsville? And so if she left in July of the previous year, she saw and met Moses in January, which is a little bit more than half the remainder of the year. And okay, let's continue.
So you wasn't calling her.
What I have to say is this. Y'all need to be careful about the women that y'all call your friend. I'm sorry. I treat tips like a job. You have a 3 to 6 month period to show me. So show me who you are. Because for me to use the word means a lot, right? And this woman has hereby said that Destiny, to use the word is using that term loosely. Like, that's not even it. She was never Destiny's friend. Never. According to her, she and Destiny were not friends.
Friend.
Keep that in
I think
mind.
that's a strong word. It's overly used.
But according to people from the outside looking in, the relationship that she and Destiny had,
talking to
they
your
were friends.
dude, like that's not okay.
I'm gonna be honest
So
with
what
you.
was her
At the end of the
motive?
day, you cannot help who you follow.
I think Tisha definitely feels like I broke a girl code. Yes, on the surface, it looks messed up. That doesn't change the fact that Moses and I fell in love, we're married, and it didn't work out for them. Does that mean that he's off limits to the world? No, that's just not how life works.
He pursued me, and when he first pursued me, I'm not gonna lie, I rejected him. I was like, no, I don't think it's cool. And over time,
Did she say that the first time that Moses had interacted with her and pursued her, she said she rejected him, and she said, nah, I don't think it's cool. Why is it not cool? Sunni, why was it not cool? What about him pursuing you was not cool? Because I think she's alluding to something, because she knows that you are somebody who dated the person that I used, the person that I was building a relationship with as a friend, even though she said they're not friends. So why was it not cool? Let's continue.
I just really prayed about the situation. I said, this could be my husband. So here I am in a situation where, do I have this situation where a girl that I'm developing a relationship with at this big old age, I got...
Listen to what she said. She said, I have this situation where I'm developing a relationship with a girl, which is talking about Destiny. But prior to this, she denied any type of friendship or relationship with Destiny in a way that was more intimate than just a work relationship. But here she is developing a relationship with a girl who at her big age, she's like, I have enough friends. Oh, girl. Keep lying to yourself.
Plenty of my own real friends, or a man who I could build generational wealth, family, love, and all the things that I need. And I just chose to be loyal to myself in this case.
How did he tell you they stopped talking, or how did they break up?
It didn't even seem like Destiny was relevant at the time because when I met him, he was dating somebody else.
But why wouldn't she be relevant?
Great question by Tisha. How did you get to know whether or not he and Destiny broke up? And she's saying that it didn't seem that Destiny was relevant at the time because at the time that she had met him, let me just rewind that back. The time that she met him, so remember, they met each other in January. So by the time she had met him, he was dating somebody else. And if we remember on Carlos's show, she said by the time that they started dating, he was dating other women.
Because he wasn't in a relationship. He was single.
Did Destiny feel that way as well?
She claims on the podcast that they were broken up for 5 months.
In a relationship, he was single. So this man was just moving on his own. But remember in Carlos's show, he had said that him and Destiny had not broken up. But apparently Destiny knew that it was over between them. Okay.
That they were broken up for 5 months before he and I got together.
Do you think you maybe should have texted her?
I did. I said, call me. I reached out to her personally. I said, hey, I need to talk to you about something
Okay,
important.
so according to her, Destiny on a podcast had said that she and Moses had broken up for 5 months. So it could be so that Moses was telling the truth about when he started dating Sunni, that him and Destiny had already known that it was all good, it was done. But then he said that they hadn't broken up. So I don't get it. I don't understand.
I don't at least try to have the conversation.
But why would you think you're not going to sleep well? Because somewhere in your
That is the question, Kimmy. Why would you think you are not going to sleep well if you did not get this off your chest? Whenever we have remorse about something that we have done, or when we have guilt about something that we are currently doing against another person, right? It's laid on us. It hurts. There's something we have to get out of it because we know that it's going to harm another person that we love, we care about, or it's going to be very disgusting and messy, right? So Sunni, who has basically retracted her relationship with Destiny and said, like, we are not friends. First of all, if you're not friends, then you have nothing to lay out on the table. You can go date her man. You can go date her ex-husband. You can go date her daddy. You can go do all of that because you guys are not friends. But that was a great question by Kimmy. So if you're not friends, why are you feeling this way? Right? Let's keep watching.
Because somewhere in your tummy, it was telling you that y'all had a relationship.
It was an unfavorable situation. I would have not chose to have met my husband by way of someone else. No.
When you texted, like, call me when you can, she didn't know at that point that y'all was dating.
She did. She did not respond, and she did not reach back out. She chose not to call me, so I didn't make the post. He didn't want her to just be completely blindsided when it did hit social media.
Well, we was blindsided.
So he did not want Destiny to be completely blindsided when it hit social media because him and Destiny had not broken up. Guys, come on. These two, they are so messy. They deserve each other. Like, they deserve each other. And I believe in the old saying, let me get the saying correct because I don't want to get it wrong. Because I there's a different way that I say it. It's like, be careful how you got them because they're going to leave you the same way that you got them. Like, let me. Let's see. All right, in no less words, it just says, you will lose him how you got him. And that's it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let me leave you guys with this. Please, 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 please be safe, be loving, be kind, be generous, and let me know what your thoughts are on this last episode of Love and Marriage Huntsville. Peace out. See y'all later. Bye.